Let's draft this freeze dress you're seeing on the screen here. So what I did was get 3-yard fabric, then remove 2 yard out of the 3-yard fabric. Note that the Ankara now, 3 yard of Ankara now is no longer 3 yard. Is like what I got from this one is 2 yard and 27 inches. So the next thing I did, fold it by 2, then fold it by this angle you're seeing here. Then I input my customer shoulder measurement. See, that's the shoulder measurement I'm putting there. Then I put allowance, half-inch allowance for joining the sleeve to the shoulder. Then I come down by inches for my client's chest. That's where I'm going to, that's our chest line. That's the point for the chest line. That's where I'm going to measure my client's bust. So my client bust that I'm working with is 36. That's 9 inches. Then I add 2 inches allowance. Please add according to your preference. Most of my clients liked the allowance much. You can trim it out when you are done. So I brought down the shoulder measurement to this point, and then I create my armhole. That's the armhole I'm inputting there. Then I sloped the shoulder by 1 inch. Don't forget the upper part there, I sloped the shoulder by 1. I made this video to be a bit fast because I don't want the video to be too long. So the next thing is to input my the length of this dress. So the length of this dress I'm working with is 35, but I put 37 inches. The reason for the 37 inches is so that I can join, as in I can hem the down part and then hold the shoulder. So approximately when I'm done, if it's too much, I'll reduce it. It's better longer than shorter. So I can reduce it if it's too long by ½ inch or by 1 inch. So the next thing is to connect from your armhole to the end of the dress. See what I'm doing here? I did not take everything. If you take everything, it will be very, very big, unless you want it to be very, very big. But for me, this is what I want. Now if you want to reduce it, you still do the same thing. See this thing I'm doing here? I don't need this line, but I'm just putting it as a guide for people that don't know. Maybe you feel you want to cut it and your customer instructed you, or you yourself, you don't want it to be too big, so you reduce it like so. But what I'm working with is the first line I before, not the second line. Now note that if you notice this place, you notice that the Ankara have shortage here. Yes, when you fold flay for Ankara, there is always shortage. So the only reason I was able to achieve this dress for this with these 2 yard is because the person is a bit short and the person don't want the dress to be long. If you are making it for somebody that is a bit taller, not that it will not work, oh please. So you not say I make 2 yard, I make this dress with 2 yard. So you can see I'm cutting the line that I want. And for the neck I did 3 by 3. That's 3 inches for the width and 1 inch for the depth, because the cloth is folded by 2. And ensure you always trim. See, I'm trying to trim the armhole to be the way I want, and then I'm looking for pieces to cover this line that I told you that is not complete. So you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to cover the line, like make it to complete that length. Now I just